What's going on YouTube? Paul here. Got another sweet little video I wanted to put out there. Fooling with the Gladiator. Wanting to add some rock lights. And got to playing around with this thing tonight and found out a really sweet feature with this ESC. Everybody knows about the lights up front on channel 3. Kind of had a confusing time figuring out how that worked when I took this thing apart and modded it, put the LCG battery tray in and moved the ESC to the back. I didn't pay attention to what channel the headlights were plugged into, and they go into the head channel. Plugged them in, and it's a 2-wire setup, and I had the ground at the bottom and the hot in the middle, like everything tends to properly go, and they did not work. They just stayed on constantly. Realized I had to switch it and put the ground up top where the signal wire goes. I got to looking tonight, I'm like, what is channels CLR3 and CLL2 for? Did some research, checked Horizon's website, cannot find a single thing on this ESC, whether it's programmable, tunable, whatever. Slow crawling this thing is amazing for what it is, for it to not be brushless. Reverse is a little jumpy, but that's all in your finger too. Kind of pay attention to what you're doing, you can make it sweet. Don't get in a hurry there on the reverse, and she's fine. But what I'm excited about is I have figured out that CLR3 and CLL2, jumping around with some extra bumper lights here. It's a really sweet feature they put in here, and I think they know a lot of guys are going to scale these out and really trick them out and make them look scale to a sense. And I've got this thing crawling like a beast for what it is with the longer wheelbase. Couldn't be happier with it. Had it on 2 different courses this weekend. The Crawler Innovations foams I put in these Goodyear Wranglers are putting in work. Putting the wheel weights in the center of the front, kind of make them work like the Ot6 Voodoo Halo foams. If you guys are familiar with that setup, I got a thin layer of weights, and those CI foams are real wide and they stretch around it, so you don't have a whole lot of steering deflection with the front, whereas the back, you know, I don't have the weights in there. It does flex a lot, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about channels CLR3 and CLL2. Check this out. Turn signals. That's exactly what they are. Built-in feature. Tied in. And they're intermittent. There's the right. There's the left. And all you got to do, put the grounds up top. 2-wire setup anyway. Just put the grounds up top, hot in the middle, because if you have it the other way, you end up with just a constant light on. So if you wanted some rock lights to power up as soon as you turn on the ESC, that would work like any other channel. But that should help you guys a lot out that are, pardon my stumble there, that should help out a lot of guys that are wanting to scale these things out. Using those 2 channels, that's exactly what they're for. Seen a lot of videos on this thing, and it seems like people are learning something new every day. I know I'm looking forward to getting some of the lights I've got ordered, working on the interior, planning on cutting the windows, making them look like they're rolled down. See if I can't figure out a way to integrate my turn signals into the flares. I'll get all that posted up when it starts coming together. Very pleased with this thing so far for a brushed. A lot of my other rigs are brushless. Had a buddy of mine put an 050 motor in his, and I forgot to mention in a video I'd previously made that you do have to trim a little bit of this battery tray because it is, you know, flush in between the rails, which is something I noticed that's different from all the other trucks. They've done a real nice job of tucking everything down and low, and then going to a LCG battery mount, moving the ESC to the back. Got a perfect 60/40 weight bias on this thing, just about a 50-50 split. She's a beast. I know it's a more of a trail scale 24, but crawls like an animal too. Everybody's wanting to do the high clearance links, but you can do it the cheap way and tape off your rear links, and if you have a torch style butane soldering gun like I do, a little bit of time and effort about here and here, you can have you a set of arch links in no time. Might do a video on that here soon, but I hadn't had any hang-ups. Had this thing on 2 different courses this weekend. I was very pleased with the performance. You guys have a good one. Now you know what channel CLR2 and CLR3 and CLR2 are for. And depending on the orientation of your steering, one will be the other, and one will be right and one will be left. You guys got any questions and anything, hit me up in the comments. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. I'm gonna work on making more videos. This is all new to me. Stay busy. Don't have a whole lot of time for it, but need to start making time for it because I'm digging these rigs, and like I said, I have several. Plan on having some footage of a comp I'm hosting next month on this course. I'll try to get that posted. You guys have a good one.